So I was like, if I want to go to the beach and lie around naked,
Are you Janice all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Janice? Oh.
Yeah, because everybody was talking and then they stopped and Janice was like, for sure.
I thought you were being, is it Blaine?
Zoolander?
From, no, Most Popular Girls in School?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's only so many voices.
Yeah, if I watch an episode of Gossip Girl, can I get a blowjob?
I don't know that show very well. I mean, I know the ones that go viral, but I've never watched the entire show.
Come on, man.
It just seems like a lot.
It is a lot.
It is
You've
a
got to
lot.
watch all of it.
I don't want to watch all of it.
No, you have to watch all of it.
I watched up until like several seasons where like things started getting real crazy.
Yeah.
They flew somewhere.
I watched up until they went to France.
That was it.
And Mackenzie Zale's mother had popped up and was voiced by Michelle Visage.
I think that might have been.
I've seen the viral clips. I've seen like the videos that are super popular, but I'm not watching the entire series.
No, yeah.
No.
They're 10-minute episodes.
Yeah, and how many of them?
Like 7, 8 seasons, whatever. It's done. It's over now. There's not going to be any
Yeah,
more. There's a finite
see.
number of them.
Yeah.
I think there's like at least 20 bajillion.
Yeah, whatever. 20 bajillion and one.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
No.
They're 20 bajillion 10-minute episodes.
I've seen enough. I know the characters. I don't know any of their names really, but
That's the best part of it is their names.
They're
the
wild names.
The most American names I've ever heard.
But they sound like mock names while sounding like real names.
Ashley Kachadorian, Jepa Dapananian, Jennifer McMiniman. No.
Trisha
McMiniman.
Sandra Dearborn.
Saison Marguerite.
Saison Marguerite.
Yeah, which is such a great name for a French character.
Mackenzie Zales. Hang on, I need to look this up now.
Oh no.
Brittany
Matthews,
thank you.
That's the one that's just like a name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all names.
No last name, Deandra.
Deandra.
Judith Dinsmore, Michaela Van Buren, Trisha
that's
Capoletti, Rachel Tice. Shut the fuck up, Rachel Tice.
Shut the fuck up, Rachel Tice.
Jenna Darabont. All of the Van Burens.
Yeah. So many Van Burens.
Tan Getzlin Helmer. So much fun. You have to watch it. We're going to watch it.
I know. Thank you.
That's going to be great. You'll love it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you'll love it. Do you know what I overheard this morning?
What?
On someone riding past on a
they were
bike.
roommates.
Yeah, it was that. But it was something that I feel like, I'm sure what he said, what he was referring to is probably very innocent. But given the events that have happened in this country, I feel like this is not a sentence you should say loud on a bike while riding past, loud enough for a person on the sidewalk to hear. Is your island party this year with children or without?
Whoa.
Direct quote.
Whoa.
With the Doppler effect, it's so good.
Direct quote. Yeah, thank you. I'm sure it meant, is this family event going to be with people's kids or not? But fucking pick your wording. Jesus.
0 children.
But also, island party probably still means party on an island.
Yeah, I should have. I mean, it's
their island's birthday.
It's the West Village. There were no sticks around, but I should have found a stick to stick in the spokes of his bike.
You know what
Right.
I heard the other day, Friday when we were going to work, after I got your burrito,
Thank you so much.
and you still owe me $4 for.
I gave you $4. You threw it back at me.
You still owe it to me.
Fuck you.
As I was walking from the burrito truck to the CVS, I heard a gaggle of heterosexuals behind me
How dare.
debating whether or not blowjobs are cheating.
Someone in that group has gotten a blowjob.
Well, the thing is, there was at least 4, if not 5 of them, and they seemed to be right down the middle, with at least 2 of them being like, that's cheating, and 2 of them being like, nah.
Your dick is in another person.
According to them, not in the pussy, and also just getting to know someone.
Well, half of that sentence makes sense to me.
Is getting the blowjob getting to know someone or giving the blowjob getting to know someone?
I'm assuming getting, because they were all heterosexual men.
Which is crazy because I
It is how I used to like to get to know people.
Yeah, but giving the blowjob's how I learn more about you giving you a blowjob than you learn about me getting one from me.
No. I learn about you both ways.
Is this like in Avatar with the Na'vi where they like twine their little tendrils in their hair together?
I don't know anything about that.
There was a plan to make a live action version of Disney's Robin Hood. It has been shelved.
Ooh,
How?
It is not happening.
Do you do that?
And the tweet I saw was like, I'm going to assume they couldn't figure out a way to make the fox hot enough without making it weird.
Yeah.
And that's why they scrapped it.
Yeah. There was this really great artist who did an entire series, and this would have been like in the mid 2010s, where she would redo a Disney princess in a more historically accurate while still thematically appropriate.
Yes.
I
She
feel like
did
I've
a
seen that.
beautiful Maleficent, which is really great.
Yeah.
But all of them are really good.
Like in the period appropriate costumes, et cetera, et
Yes,
cetera. Yeah, I
and
love
she
that shit.
because she did, I believe she did work for Fallout, which is the one that had like the two redheaded twins that seemed to be atemporal. Was it BioShock?
BioShock Infinite.
Yeah, she did like those character
The
designs.
Lutece twins.
Yeah, she designed them, and she did a lot of like that kind of design work. So
Okay.
she explained why historically accurate. But she did one where she was like, and today we're going to do Robin Hood.
Yeah. It's just a fox.
It's just a fox tangled up in an outfit. Historically accurate Barbarian.
Listen,
It's a literal fox tangled
Listen.
up in an outfit.
Disney had one chance to make a live action Robin Hood, to make it appropriate and sexy. They missed the window. It was sometime between, I'd say, I mean, they probably could make it today and I'd let them get away with it, but between 2005, 2015 with Nathan Fillion. In a pair of ears.
I would have gone for that actually.
I feel like if they would probably do a Lion King bullshit where they're like, oh, live action Lion King bullshit. That's all CGI still.
yeah,
Yeah.
that
You fuckers.
It's realistically rendered.
Or they do Avatar where it's like people in
Mocap.
little dots all over them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that would look also bad.
I honestly would kind of love if they did it the Cats way, where it was fox
With
people
buttholes? With buttholes and hands.
Yes, yeah, that's what I would like to see is the outfits and then actors, but also the costuming had animal like qualities, and maybe there was fur around their human faces,
No.
and then definitely with the human hands.
No.
Always
No,
with the human hands.
Hands and buttholes.
Human hands. Yes.
No.
Give me the human hand cut of the live action
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood. Yeah.
Let's do a live action Aristocrats. You know what they should do if they're
Yes.
going to do live action bullshit with animals like that? Homeward Bound. Where it's just a
Oh, yeah.
voiceover.
Yeah.
And you know
Do that.
or just even go Babe and put the mouths over the top of them.
Oh, the CGI mouths. I really hate the CGI mouths.
I don't mind a CGI mouth.
Well, I think Babe, it was still pretty well done. But
For the time,
for the
sure.
time, yeah,
if I
it's
were to
still
watch
charming.
that now, I'd be like, this is some bullshit.
However, I want a full Babe treatment, by which I mean any movie they make in the style of Babe also has to have Magda Szubanski in a role somewhere.
Yes.
I don't care who.
I
Where.
would agree with this.
Okay.
Yeah. It's my only.
Sure.
Thanks.
Why not?
Great. Glad we agree.
We've gone in very interesting tangents, considering usually ours go straight to food.
Look, you've missed a couple episodes, and both have started with food.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. We stay on brand.
Oh, yeah. Hi, everybody. I'm back.
Hello. Well, let's start the show properly because this is
Reed's
preamble. None
back.
of this counts.
Hi, I'm Charles, and what's going on here? An orgy or something?
I'm Reed. And Mother, what's with the bars?
And I'm Christopher, and God, I look like I'm 20 years old.
And this is Dirty Little Horror.
First of all, a podcast takes a lot of work, okay? You have to organize the guests, you have to do a Google Calendar, and you build a following. It takes a long fucking time, and I've been working on it for a while.
Look at me, Damien. It's all for you. What have you done to him, you maniac?
Don't you ever raise your voice at me. I am your mother.
Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
What's blood for, if not for shedding?
Look what you did to him. Listen, asshole.
Halloween, Texas Chainsaw, Dawn of the Dead, The Hills Have Eyes, Amityville Horror, Last House on the Left, Friday the 13th, and A Nightmare on Elm Street, My Bloody Valentine, When a Stranger Calls, and Prom Night, Black Christmas, House of Wax, The Fog, Piranha. It's one of those, right? Right? 7 days.
Okay, now you can say you're back.
I'm back.
Hooray.
Oh, sorry. Can you say that again?
Now you can say you're back.
We're back.
Are you using your headphones as a headband?
Look, the whole intro, I was just thinking, fuck, I wish I had some kind of Alice band. And then I remembered I'm wearing over-the-head headphones. I'm wearing an Alice band.
Alice band?
Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that's called, an Alice band.
It's called a headband.
Yeah, an Alice band. There
Sure.
are different types of headband,
Okay.
and an Alice band is shaped like a horseshoe.
Okay.
I had to leave the house quite early today, like 9:30.
Gross.
Crazy. And I got out of the shower, got dressed, realized my train was coming in 3 minutes. And so I just scarpered out the door. So my freshly washed hair just spent the morning falling naturally. And so now I have the fluffiest, straightest, loosest hair. And it's fucking everywhere.
You know, on those little safety alerts that they blast through the platform, they say not to try to scapper for the train.
Scarper.
Oh. Well, maybe in our accent it's
Scarper.
not. Scarper for
There
the
you are.
train.
Scarper.
But I'm allowed to scarper out of my house.
I don't know if it's safe.
Okay.
Look what it did to your hair.
Well, yeah, you're right. You're
those
right.
steps get real slippery.
I'm fine on the steps.
Okay.
Well, my problem with the steps now that as I traverse gently through my 40s is I can no longer bound down them like I used to for fear of popping a calf muscle, which happened 2 months ago.
Yeah. And it's fine now.
Fine now. I'm in top nick now. I do lots of stretches. Mm-hmm. I should do more.
You should.
I read an article.
TikTok.
Yep.
TikTok.
This morning about and everything's got a fucking bullshit name.
Is it maxing at the end?
No, the worst one.
Calf maxing?
The worst one was recently. Everyone's been dragged on TikTok for the partless slick back. It's a ponytail. It's a ponytail. Mm-hmm. Pulling your hair back into a ponytail. One of the Jenners wore it, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, this brand new style! I am obsessed with the partless slick back."
There was someone
It's
who
definitely been a thing.
And now-
literally since people have had hair.
There's also the Aussie slick back, which is the exact same thing with a center part. It's just a ponytail. Anyway, this thing I saw was the Japanese towel method, which is just, I mean, people have been doing it for years with tennis balls and shit. It's rolling up a towel, putting it under your back, and then stretching out.
Yeah.
Feet out, toes out, arms out, and do that for 5 minutes. I reckon I was in there for maybe 45 seconds, and I was like, that's enough.
Yeah, there's a guy who's trying to rebrand and make it sound like he just came up with the afro by calling it the Cloud Bob.
Oh my God, I heard.
Have
that's
you heard
right.
of that?
Cloud Bob,
Yeah.
yes.
Awful. I'm like,
Tracy,
Wasn't it Vogue?
Tracy Ellis Ross had it, and they were like, this beautiful Cloud Bob. It's a fucking afro. And it is stunning.
and it's okay to call it an afro. That's what it's
Jesus.
called. I know. Yeah, it's that kind of thing. Where it's like,
I was
let's
going to bring up
rebrand.
the Cloud Bob, but I feel like we had brought it up in a previous episode.
Have we?
When Reed wasn't here.
I don't think we did. I don't remember.
I think I did briefly.
I feel like I would have complained about that already.
Oh, okay. I thought I did.
You know what? I think it deserves a second complaint. If
I
anything.
reckon it does. Charles,
Yes.
how did you die this week?
'Twas but a mortal death this week.
A mortal butt death?
No, not butt.
Oh, okay.
Mortal. Zero butt.
Explain your...
I do butt stuff too much.
You do butt stuff a lot.
do.
Nice.
If you can hear it on the microphone, I have been mildly sick for like a week.
Oh no.
And at one point almost pulled a Reed and was like, I'm going to pass out right now because I was coughing so heavily.
Oh,
That's my thing.
yeah. Yep.
Not anymore. It's not.
Brand encroachment happening right here.
Christopher
I'm gonna go on YouTube and cancel
on
it.
Friday or Saturday, I think Friday, bought me the loveliest cough syrup I've ever tasted in my life. And then it immediately somehow disappeared. I don't know if like the porter at work came in and saw it sitting where it was and just immediately threw it away before I could put it in my bag.
So what people need to know is once the bar staff have closed the bar, done all their cleaning and left, another cleaner comes in and does like a big clean.
Floors, mats, bathrooms.
For the next day.
Yeah.
And one of ours does take a little bit of creative license with what does and does not constitute trash. And it's like, that shouldn't be there. It's trash.
Yeah. A lot of stuff that should go in lost and found ends up in the trash, which is stupid.
A lot of food that is like, I'll get that tomorrow. Trash.
Yep.
If it's anywhere it shouldn't be, trash. Which there's a certain diligence to it I do respect, but also it's viable food. Leave it alone.
With the food thing though, a lot of it is from some people leaving their food there for so long.
So long.
And then it's just been in the fridge for 4 days.
And do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants.
No, that's how you get mice, and that's wouldn't be where you got it from in that bar.
Okay, yeah, but that's not the Archer quote. So,
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were quoting a TV show I don't watch.
you don't watch Archer either.
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
So the cough syrup. We need to get you some more. It's, by the way, it's just Robitussin,
But what
Yeah,
flavor?
but it's
That's the
But
important
it's
part.
raspberry flavor.
raspberry Robitussin.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
special.
And it tasted like candy.
It's not a thing we have in Australia, therefore.
Which is weird because I feel like it used to be really good, and then all of a sudden it just like doesn't work anymore. And according to friend of the show, Allison, can make you sicker.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's like how you have to really be careful at the grocery store that you're getting honey and not honey flavored corn syrup.
Or
I feel like Mucinex is
maple syrup and not maple flavored syrup.
yeah.
As it's in a, see, we don't have that problem with corn syrup in Australia. Honey's honey, but yes, there are a lot of instances where some companies will be advertising a bottle emblazoned with maple flavored syrup.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's literally how it's rendered.
Yep.
If it's not in a glass, listen, Australians, if it's not in a glass bottle, it's not maple syrup.
That's correct. But speaking of things that I have watched,
Sure.
I saw The Lost Boys on Broadway last night.
Ooh. Tony Award nominated. The
Tony
Lost
Award
Boys?
nominated, and there are some things that it should definitely be nominated for.
Okay, I have expressed consistently I have no interest in this musical, but I do want a full report on it.
Yes.
Go.
So it is. I think it's very good. I think that from what I've seen, from the Tony Christopher. From what I've seen for the Tony nominations, it's Lost Boys for Best Musical, Titanic, which in my opinion should win.
Yeah.
Two Losers Carry Something on the Subway sometimes. Yuck.
Some people have a cake.
Zero interest. Fuck that musical.
Yeah.
Okay, but I've heard very good things about
I
it.
don't give a fuck. I've heard we're bringing it up a lot on this episode on TikTok. I've heard the music from it. It makes me angry.
Okay, the marketing made me angry.
The marketing also
Yeah.
makes me angry.
But
The new hit musical.
But someone who went and saw it did say it was wonderful.
Eat shit. A 2-person musical about cake on a subway. Eat shit.
And here's the other thing: is I am averse to 2-people musicals because I'm once bitten, twice shy because of the last 5 years.
Right.
So-
Which is a musical I love, but I've never seen. I've seen the movie, and I've listened to the original recording with Norbert Leo and what's her tits?
Cherie Renee Scott.
The 2 people with 3 names.
Yep. Listen,
1,000,000 times.
the movie is great. Any production you see in person, in my opinion, unless you've seen a bad one, please report in. Any production you see in person will break you.
Not the Nick Jonas version. They got terrible, terrible reviews. Also, I only like half that musical because you can't make me ever feel for Jamie.
Right.
Jamie's a piece of shit.
I
Fuck
feel
Jamie.
like isn't a 2-person musical kind of akin to a one-man show where it's a little bit jerking yourself off?
As the only
Shots
person
fired.
in this room who has written and performed a one-person show, fuck off.
Let's kill him.
No, 2-person musicals are a bit feel like they get a bit feelings heavy. Again, the last 5 years, maybe not I don't even know if there are any others. Are there?
Just, things I can't stand. A one-man show, a 2-person musical, a 3-ring circus.
A 4-person orgy. But yeah, so Lost Boys.
Sorry.
Both of you are obviously familiar with the movie.
Yeah, I watched it once.
Yeah, the Sutherland original. Yeah.
What?
The Kiefer Sutherland.
Yes,
Oh, Sutherland. I thought you said Southern one. I'm like,
yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah, the Southern
Kiefer
one.
Sutherland. Yeah, both the Coreys.
yeah.
But
Being both the Coreys that have ever been.
yeah, this was a kickoff to the 9 Corey movies. But it was so they've changed a few things. Obviously,
I fucking have to.
one character is completely just gone, which is for the better.
Oh, one of
I
the
think.
vampires. Was it the? I can never think of the actor, but the guy from Bill and Ted, the one who played Bill.
No,
Bill Esquire? Or no, who was
No, they got rid of the little vampire child, which thank God.
Oh yeah.
Bye. So it stars, most importantly, Shoshana Bean.
Of course.
I will say that there's a lot of songs in this musical. A lot of them are filler. Mm-hmm. Not that they're bad, but like some of them are, and I don't mean this in a complimentary way. I kind of mean this in a derogatory way. Buffy the Musical. Derogatory.
Do they have the really muscular man playing the rock guitar or saxophone?
It's a saxophone.
Oh, the saxophone.
It's a saxophone, and yes, they do.
Good, good, because he's one of the best parts of the film.
Enormous and so oiled up.
Oh, it's
crazy.
so good. Like his hair is oily, but in a hot way, which is very hard to do.
So
that movie's stupid.
A lot of the songs are filler, but the songs that hit, fucking hit.
Okay.
Shoshana Bean has, it's insane how effortless she makes everything she's doing look when she's doing insane runs.
Yeah.
So Shoshana Bean plays the mother character. Which was originally Diane Wiest.
Right.
Not that they give her more of a storyline than she has in the movie, but she's a bigger presence because it's Shoshana Bean. You got to give her a bunch of songs.
Yeah.
She can't just have like one midnight number.
Correct.
11 o'clock number. Sorry. So every time she's on stage, the hairs on my fucking arms stand up.
Yeah.
And there's two where she absolutely just destroys the theater. Two of the songs I would say are really half a song because they're just trying to be like,
back you go,
sing more.
Yep.
The special effects are absolutely fucking insane.
Okay.
Like I don't know how they were able to do some of the stuff. It's not like Harry Potter or Stranger Things where you're like, holy fuck, like how did they have this and happen? It's just the fluidity of them like flying and shit. Mm-hmm. Like you have so many people flying on stage right now, and set pieces are moving between them.
And I always love when set pieces move because it's magic.
Absolutely win a Tony for set design. It is a beautiful 3-tier set. Mm-hmm. That is constantly changing between each scene. That is actual tangible sets that look completely different each time. We're not doing some LED screen bullshit that a lot of musicals do these days.
Yeah.
It is real sets moving in, up, out, away from the stage, into the back, coming from the ceiling. There are set pieces. It is gorgeous.
That's what I like
what
about
they've been able to do with this theater.
With Death Becomes Her. It was like they had the screen, but it was only really for like weather.
A little bit
in the background.
Yeah, it was a background. It wasn't a scene.
Yeah.
Which a lot of musicals do, unfortunately, now. I think like they should absolutely 100% win for set design. 100%.
Okay.
And then there are some songs that are just like, oh, okay, here we go. This is the song that needs to be led with. Like this should be your Defying Gravity.
It occurs to me that I keep getting The Lost Boys and the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie mixed up because I keep thinking Paul Rubens is in The Lost Boys.
No.
But he's not.
No.
And also, I'm appreciative of the nice sounding set and Shoshana Bean, obviously, but I'm not yet any more compelled to see it.
I think that if you saw it, you would love it.
It sounds like something I would enjoy.
It is obviously Broadwayified, so there are dark parts of it. Mm-hmm. It is not as bloody as you think it could be because it's a fucking vampire show. Mm-hmm. It's also choreographed wise, it could be really fucking cheesy, a la one of my favorite musicals, Mean Girls. Hated the choreography in Mean Girls. It's the only thing I hated about that show.
Yep.
It is not cheesy choreography. Like it's not Broadway, like it's none of that bullshit. It's really interestingly done to where it actually makes sense.
Okay, so it's not, but it's like my cheesy choreography is Newsies.
It's none of that.
But it's like, we're going to do masculine Bob Fosse.
I like cheesy Broadway choreography.
Oh, I do too. Just
sure, but like if you look at Mean Girls, it was like someone in their 40s being like, "This is what teenagers do."
The Mean Girls choreography
is garbage.
Was bad.
Garbage. Yeah, real bad.
Hot
except the tapping. The tapping is great.
Oh yeah,
but
love it.
But
love
you
tap.
often, I don't know. it has been the case in musicals I've been in, someone else comes in to choreograph the tap anyway.
Oh, yeah. But like there's a part where obviously they're watching the rock band and like they're in the crowd and they actually made a pit. Like they made a pit for the people to stand in and they're dancing as they're like it's choreographed, but they look like they're attending a rock show at the same time. It's not.
Oh, that's fun.
It's really good.
I don't remember this movie at all.
You really don't, do you?
Nope.
Yeah, the muscular saxophone man was an important part of that film.
Of course it was, Reed.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that. I don't know. I watched this movie once and when I didn't like it.
Yeah. Okay.
And I was so disappointed because everything about it I should love.
Okay.
That I guess I just forgot about it.
I think that you would like the musical more than the movie, honestly.
Is a chance?
And one of Shoshana Bean's numbers made me start crying, but she's in it, so of course I'm going to cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like she could sing Row, Row, Row Your Boat. If she hit it right, you might cry a little bit.
Yeah. I met her after the show.
Yeah, you did.
She was my first alphaba. I've met her before, but I was just like, hi, thank you. And she was like very much in like go, go, go mode.
Yeah.
And she was like the most famous person in the musical. And then some of the other people did not come out, which is fine, It's not an obligation, but I just thought it was interesting that there are some people I've never fucking heard of who didn't come out and do shit. And Shoshana Bean was out there, hi, selfie, hi, sign. Which tells me what an amazing person she is.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a really good show. I don't think it should win Best Musical. I think it should win Best Set Design, possibly Best Choreography, because I don't think that it's cheesy and fucked. I think it's time appropriate and show appropriate. I will say that, and it does make sense because we're in 1987.
I like that it's based in. They're not trying to bring it.
They did not update
present.
it. No.
That's great.
I would say that a lot of the makeup and hairstyles and costumes are movie accurate and time period appropriate. And I get that we're watching something where everyone would be wearing new clothes, and I think of 80s clothes as like distressed and old. Yeah. And I was like, all of these look too new.
Yeah. But it's like
they would have been new for those characters at the time.
Yeah. And the movie is like, a much in the way of like Teen Witch, a JCPenney catalog of what's coming out.
And you get, I would say, like if not that our audience would be, but if you're averse to jump scares, because there are a lot of jump scares in Stranger Things, the play, there are 2 jump scares in this, I would say. There's a lot of creepy things happening and you're like, ooh, oh my God, oh no. But there's 2 actual like, bam, things that freak you out. And then again, what I would think is a minimum amount of blood. I think there should be more blood.
I don't think I've ever...
but it's for a mass audience. You can't make it too bloody.
It's also a stage musical. The actors have to...
I know.
It's not Hamlet.
Yeah.
I've ended up covered in fake blood for Willis and Sweeney Todd.
Yeah.
It is a shit to get off.
They did it in Carrie. They did it in Sunset Boulevard. They can do it.
Fair enough.
Anyway, that's my review. It's a good show. Go see it.
Okay. No.
I'm going to enter the lottery and take you.
I'm going to enter the lottery for YouTube to get most popular girls in school, and then Archer, and see if I win, and then we can watch that.
It's a hard lottery to win. I don't think you're going to get it. It's like Hamilton.
I'm going to try.
Anyway.
Enough Broadway talk. This is a horror movie podcast.
About a horror show.
What's the next part?
How'd you die this week, Reed?
Bear in the yard.
What?
Bear?
I say you there, bear in the yard.
Oh, she's being Southern, even though she lives in fucking Pennsylvania now.
Yeah.
Practically the South.
It's practically the South. There was a bear in my yard.
Was it just you?
Was I there?
You guys haven't visited yet.
Yeah, and now that I know that there are bears in your yard, never will. I can't believe I never get to see this new house you're living in.
How dare you? We were able to scare her away on the 5th visitation.
That bear came to your yard 5 times?
Yeah, I stopped telling you about it. She came once because someone took kitchen garbage and was like, oh, well, they only come on Mondays and we don't want to... We knew there was like a little bear enclosure for our garbage that was like locked down. And so we didn't want to put it in there. So someone put it into the shed. And some sort of wild animal, apparently, smelt it Ed had watched that one movie Over the Hedge.
Yep.
And decided to rip open the doors of the shed with their body parts that apparently can do things like that.
With their bare hands.
Their bare hands. Yeah. So she went to town, like not even cocaine bear, just a regular bear.
Can you give the bear cocaine? Can I get,
No!
Can I get some cocaine for
I
you?
want
No!
I want my house to be still standing.
Question: have you never seen The Parent Trap, either the original or the remake?
Oh, I've seen both the Haley
get rid
Mills
of-
and the Lindsay Lohan.
To get rid of bears, click, 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 click. The 2 sticks.
I didn't
Scare
have
off
those.
bears.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
That's how they tell her that they are
Yeah.
camping in a place where there are 0 bears, and to fuck with her, their would be stepmother, they tell her to clack 2 sticks together to scare off bears, and then their father is like, "Bitch, what the fuck are you doing?"
I'm just saying, in both films, the stepmother there's nothing wrong with her. She's done nothing wrong. But she deserves
she's
better.
a gold digger
She deserves better.
in both movies.
So
She's a beautiful, well-dressed, classy woman who is a gold digger at her heart.
Let's get back to
seems
the
like she's earned it.
Let's get back to the topic at hand. You have bears in your yard, and I can never come visit.
Had for one,
Will have.
possibly might never again, because the next day we went and were looking for bear air horns, which is a thing.
Bear horns.
Bear
Got
horns,
it.
but they didn't have any.
God damn it.
And so I went to Target party section and got they had these little tiny air horns that could last for 10 seconds or something.
Can you just get a megaphone?
Hey,
Hey,
get out of there.
Hey.
can you dig a moat?
No,
Have you bought bear mace?
no, because I know what would happen. My dad said I should get a gun.
I don't know. 0 guns.
0 guns. So
Zero
can you
guns.
imagine me with mace? I would mace myself.
Yeah, you'll face the wrong way. You definitely would.
Yeah.
Have you,
Well,
have you
I'd
never
drop
used a
it.
fire extinguisher?
No,
This is Reed we're talking about.
I was in a house that was on fire and I just ran out.
No. Pretend it's holy water. The power of bears compels you.
That's Catholics.
Sure. It's a
I can't.
So the bear came back, and then she brought cubs, and then a different bear with older cubs came by, or she has multiple generations of cubs.
To teach the children. Here's where you come to get trash and terrorize the Australian
So
who's
since then-
never going to be there.
Since then, and that was a week ago, we have not had the bear since because we stopped putting garbage out, and we found out we can go to the dump, which is like a mile away, and just drop our stuff off
every
there.
day.
I will see.
Well, when we have
there-
that kind of garbage.
Does the dump not draw bears
No, apparently not. It is a bear-free zone.
Why don't you just live there then?
in the dump?
At the dump. I will see you in winter when they're hibernating.
Well, and then Doug and I have commissioned a bear
Moat digger.
a bear-proof trash enclosure, or as I like to say, a garbage barn. And it is being made of like pressure-treated wood, and it literally has like a wooden beam that goes across the front of the door, like an old-timey medieval gate that you have to like pick up and pull out. You know?
Yes.
Do you know what
I
else
think
is
the bear can
medieval?
get through that.
A moat.
Yeah, I think for your
Bears can swim.
for your garbage barn. Yeah, they catch fish and shit. They're just like out in the water.
Yeah,
all
but
the time.
they're on the bank, aren't they?
No, they're in the
No, they
water.
get in the
They're,
water.
they're flopping about.
They can swim.
Swimming?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Just important part of your garbage barn. It needs to include a sign that says "No bears."
Yes. Actually, I do like that idea.
Yeah, no bears, please. Please, no bears. Bears away. Several signs, just all over the front of it.
Yes.
Like
No
all the-
Jehovah's Witnesses, no bears.
Like the ones outside in the gardens on New York City streets. No bears, be respectful.
Yes.
Please don't pee here.
Please don't be pee here. Please don't be here.
Yeah.
Bears.
Yeah. Curb your bears.
Yes. Christopher says no.
I can't deal with this.
No, so I opened my front door because it started with Dolly growling out the window, and Doug was like, "Get down! Like it's just a bird or something." And it was a
Squirrel.
bar,
A bear.
a bear,
A bear.
a bar.
A bear.
And then she returned, and then I started getting to the point where because I thought it was the cats crashing, but at night the outside motion light went on, and I heard noises, and it sounded like the cats were running around upstairs. And I looked out, and I was like, "No, she's back, that bitch."
Dolly's just growling at the window, and the cats are upstairs like, "The bear's here! The bear's here! Hooray! We've summoned the bear!"
Actually, they would.
Yeah, they're very excited about the bear.
It's like you see that picture of that someone fixed where it's Bubbles dancing in a circle with a bunch of animals, but someone put a pentagram in the middle. Of Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls. That's what the boys are doing.
Yeah, why can't you also put a pentagram out there?
Yeah,
I can't
really freak out your neighbors.
I can't deal with this.
yeah. So, but in all fairness, the bear
Christopher
has now gone.
will not be attending your bear party.
Yes.
I'm Australian. I do snakes, crocodiles, sharks,
Can you get a crocodile?
jellyfish.
Ooh.
Technically spiders, but I personally don't do spiders. I also don't do bears.
Aren't there poisonous birds and frogs?
Dig a moat for Chris.
Yeah,
Fill it with crocodiles.
fine. I'll walk right over it.
Hippos are the big problem there anyway.
There are poisonous cane toads.
I thought, wasn't there? Oh, it's the platypus has
Does
poison
it does have
spines,
a does
but
have
it's
a,
not a bird.
It does have
But it
a
is-
poisonous, a venomous barb on its leg, but also you never see those fuckers.
Oh, so killed by yard bear, I guess.
Killed by a yard bear. A bear yard.
Oh, while I was trying to scare it away using my tiny,
Honk honk.
my tiny Target brand
Party City.
party.
And did it look at you even?
Yeah, she looked and then sort of sauntered away slowly, like. Fine.
That was rude. I'm just here looking for the food you left out here for me.
Yeah, which you locked up.
Which is also rude.
She's
Stop being
like-
so rude to bears.
She's like sitting there being like, I hate when they put this packaging over. You can never get into it.
Yeah. God.
God, it's impossible.
They didn't even have
She would,
scissors
yeah, she would absolutely hate getting like a webcam out of a box. Yeah.
or batteries. Give a bear
Oh
batteries.
God, give a bear a pack of batteries. Just see how she tries to open it up.
Yeah. Is this food?
Do not give a bear batteries. You want them to be more powered?
Yeah, like that rabbit.
You fucking insane? Oh yeah, the Duracell Grizzly. That's great. That's great. Now we're all dead.
I mean, it's just a little black
It's
bear.
not a grizzly.
If she stood on her hind legs, she'd be taller than me, but not by much.
And from what I'm aware of now, you don't punch them.
No, these are the ones that you just you
Make
get
yourself
loud.
bigger?
Yeah, you get loud and big,
not
Yeah.
dead.
But you don't do that if she has her cubs with her.
If it's brown, lay down. If it's white, say goodnight.
Yeah.
If it's black, fight back. That's what
Yeah.
I.
And if it's yellow, let it mellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brown, flush it down.
No, you don't flush don't flush a brown bear.
Oh no, yeah, I have a septic tank. It'll ruin that.
Yeah. Or food. No. Bears don't eat poop. I feel like bears eat poop.
Oh yeah, and Dolly found that she had left a big poop, but further away from the house.
A bear poop?
Yeah, big. It was literally like that scene in Jurassic Park.
Ah, you said to go to the bear dump. Squinch.
Christopher, how'd you die this week?
This conversation.
Well, that's enough.
No, I have a prepared death. I died this week from name betrayal. I found out not 2 days ago that yet another famous person I like has the real name Christopher and chooses not to use it, leaving me high and dry. Beck Bennett, the most handsome, one of the most handsome, formerly of Saturday Night Live. His name is Christopher Bennett.
That's crazy. I don't like that. It's Beck.
There, okay, Reed's just showing me a photo of him, of all things, as Vladimir Putin.
but shirtless. So
Still would.
yes.
Well, in this interview on Nicole Byers' podcast that he was talking about this on, he also has a little bit of a beard.
Oh, good.
However, Beck Bennett is not the only traitor that I have had to deal with.
Oh, yeah.
You were on that show,
Yep.
and they were all
The
Christopher.
Christopher traitors. Yeah. Here's the
That was the theme of this last year. I
Yeah.
wasn't paying attention.
Here's the cast of the Christopher traitors. Topher Grace. That's an easy guess.
Yeah.
Kit Harington,
Oh, yeah.
Ashton
That's weird.
Kutcher, Chase Crawford, and Frank Ocean.
I would think that Ashton Kutcher, you'd be glad to not share a name with.
Now, yeah, more so. At the time when I first learnt about this, I was furious.
Yeah, I can see that.
Rightfully so, I think.
Two of the biggest stars of, at the time, one of the biggest sitcoms, both called Christopher. Neither of them want to be called Christopher. Why? What the fuck's wrong with it?
You know what, people? Representation matters.
It does matter.
I mean, yes, Can you get any keychain you want at any gift shop at any national monument? Sure. Can I? No.
Not when I was a child. Not in the 80s, because every motherfucker was called Christopher, so they were always sold out. It was me and Bort. None.
Bort.
Do you know how many Reeds
My
there
son's
were?
also named Bort.
My son is also named Bort. Yes.
Look, I'm sure there were. Yeah, but you were also never in class. Wait, that sentence is true on its own.
Period.
Yeah. But
Reed was never in
hypothetically,
class is a full sentence.
hypothetically, you were never in class. And remember, I changed schools 22 times. 22 new classrooms with at least one other Christopher in it, if not two.
Mm-hmm. How many did we have? We had a lot.
You know, no matter where I moved, my classmates always ended up in the same place.
Of course they did. So anyway, at least okay, I'm gonna do a little shout because these are the traitors. Mad at. I've got beef.
Yeah,
I've got beef with Beck. I like to see Beck's beef. Whatever. Shout out to the half supporters, the ones who go by Chris, Evans, Hemsworth, Pine, Parnell, O'Donnell, Rock, and O'Dowd. More respect to the full Christophers, Walken, Guest, Nolan, and Eccleston, but a special shout out to the one who flip-flops between them, the bi Chris amongst us, because he's both Chris and Christopher in different things he's credited in. Maloney.
Oh, yeah.
The best one.
Yeah. Anyway, it's very upsetting.
Christopher Maloney.
But I am there's part of me that is also happy because I was surrounded by Christophers growing up and now there are none. Did they all die?
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like the one guy who goes by William in a sea full of Bobs.
Robert.
Oh, the guy
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
How
he
weird
would be because he's a different name than Bob.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wait. So Bob is not short for William?
No, Bill is short for William.
Oh. None of them make sense.
Billiam.
It's like having James when it's actually
James, John.
No, James is
Jort.
Harry, as short for Henry, is crazy.
Yeah.
Peggy is short for Margaret.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't get that one at all.
Me either.
God, I'm so upset because now I'm like, I can't even think.
Bob and Robert.
Oh, it's if your name is James and your short name is Jim.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if your name is John, the short name is Jack. Was that you, Charles? Did you text me 3 times?
Yep. Look at your phone.
You know when I get 3 texts in a row, I'm always like, oh my God, it's my sister. Oh my God, a grandparent has died. And it never fucking is.
No, it's never a dead grandparent.
It's me.
You can't give him false hope like that.
I'm sorry. But I gave him a lot of hope right now. A lot of stuff to look at. A lot of stuff to later.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Is that Beck Bennett's bare bum?
Yeah, it is.
How's that for alliteration? You also sent me a photo that has Beck Bennett and Chris Lowell in it. That's 2 Christophers in the one photo. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm going to.
Yeah, he would like to make it 3.
I'm going to shove this phone directly at my ass.
Again.
All right, it's been an hour. We should probably do a movie.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay, this week we are... Oh, it's our Redux episode. Hooray!
Redux!
Where we revisit an episode that was done by only 2 of us and now being done with all 3 of us. We throw it open to our Patreon subscribers, our patrons, those people. And they vote. We give them 4 options. And this week, they voted pretty resoundingly for us to revisit the 1984 original. Bring up the trailer and have it ready, Christopher. By the time you're done speaking this sentence, A Nightmare on Elm Street.
The kids of Elm Street don't know it yet, but something is coming to get them. Nightmare on Elm Street. No! Stop! She's the only one who can stop it. If she fails, no one will survive.
Help me, please!
Wes Craven's Nightmare on Elm Street, rated R.
He also says it wrong. It's actually A Nightmare on Elm Street. So, whatever.
The real nightmare is the opening credits font. Just fucking Arial rounded.
It's just there, isn't it?
I'm just like, not even Tahoma. It's just Arial rounded. Just being like, and words.
Arial rounded.
Yeah.
I know that I'm happy to do this movie. We've never done it together. It is a classic. I did not want this movie to win, and neither did Christopher.
Yeah, I mean,
even though when I put it up, I was like, A Nightmare on Elm Street is going to win.
Yeah, I knew that too, but I was like, well, this is proof I do it randomly
I know.
I do, purposefully and randomly do it. So, where did I put the list? Because I was going to say the other options of contenders.
I forget. What did I want to win?
You wanted A Quiet Place Part 2.
I did. I just wanted an excuse to watch it again because I only watched it once.
I've seen it more than once, but I wasn't excited about doing that because I know that movie makes me angry because of that fucking baby.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
And I did not want to do Circle because I know I did not like Circle. I actually really wanted to revisit A Cure for Wellness. Even though I remember not liking it, I feel like now I might appreciate it more.
Boo hiss.
I was curious because I think I haven't seen Circle all the way through.
I've not seen Circle.
Because I think it sounded
Well,
really
then who
interesting.
did I do the episode with? You haven't seen it all the way through?
Did I?
You've seen it.
Or do I not remember? Did I pull a Christopher and completely forget?
Possibly.
I didn't. I've not seen Circle. I did A Cure for Wellness. I did not like
Yeah,
it.
I remember- yeah.
I can't believe you were voting for that one.
That's
Yuck.
the one I wanted, yeah.
Yuck.
I'm sorry. Oh my God.
Anyway, the one that won was A Nightmare on Elm Street, and I, for one, kind of glad to revisit it.
Yeah.
Because I put it on, and for the first 5 minutes, I was very much like, all right, let's rewatch it. Let's not be as forgiving. Let's be harsher, because I'm already a little bit bored, and quite frankly, actually, you know what's really immersive? Watching this movie when you're desperately trying to stay awake. Because I really wanted to fall asleep.
Okay.
And so I was like, fine, I'll put this movie on and I'm gonna be harsh. I'm gonna be so harsh because fuck this movie. And I think I had a better time this time than the first time.
You just try to charm me, Robert England.
Oh my God, I'm so charmed.
Oh
I've seen this movie so many times.
This will be like my third, if that, maybe even only second.
But it's also, I've seen it so many times, I feel like I avoided it for a very, very long time because the idea of Freddy scared me. And then, because I had nightmares about Freddy before I ever watched this movie.
Yeah,
Just
because that's a
knowing
character.
about what he is. Just the same way that I didn't fuck around with Child's Play until I was a full-grown adult again. But I watched it. I did eventually watch it in like middle school or high school. And it is the same way Scream is my favorite, this is my mom's favorite series.
Right.
It's all the nightmares.
I watched this movie for the first time to do this podcast. So whenever we did it in the first year, I think it was, that's when I watched it for the first time. I learned everything about this movie from the Treehouse of Horror episode with groundskeeper Willie.
Yes.
And then I played against Freddy Krueger when he's the killer in Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
That's everything I'd learned about
Because I think
Freddy.
what I knew about it was the Treehouse of Horror, but then also I have a tendency to watch documentaries on things, and there was a really I think it's on Shudder, but there was like some really good ones where they just did like an entire almost 2 hours per movie, like each one, and they did it Friday the 13th, Hellraiser, I think, and then also Nightmare on Elm Street, and maybe a couple others, but so it was like I guess maybe just they had strung together all the documentaries that were made for the film for the DVD.
That's too much watching.
Yeah, but I realize now I'm like, oh, I know a lot of this from, criticism or treatises or essays on the film, and I've maybe seen it once or twice before this.
The only criticism I really have is that The Simpsons told this story in 10 minutes.
Yeah, they were able to cut out a lot of the fat here.
Including two of their best jokes, Lousy Smarch Weather and Do Not Touch Willie, Good Advice.
Well, and I also really like when he's like, Willie, we're having a meeting, and so he sits down while on fire. That's also pretty good.
You know who else did a good, is it Rick and Morty who did a really good Nightmare episode?
Bitch.
Yeah.
With the chin balls.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They did a very good parody.
They did. There was A Nightmare on Elm Street and Inception.
Yep. That was great.
So, very enjoyable watch. I liked it a lot, barring the opening font.
Yeah, that opening font, terrible. Especially when paired, it's like the most like a church flyer font because it's the first thing that shows up on Canva, and then the logo being so tonal. Like, I know how some people can be like, there's music and leitmotifs in this thing, and I'm like, yeah, but the font.
The font, yeah.
The font, it's the first thing you see, and it really, I mean, not always nowadays, but it used to be that the font was the first thing you saw. And it set the tone for the film.
The font of this title, though, still better than the font of the first Avatar.
Oh, absolutely, because that's literally papyrus.
Yeah.
Papyrus.
Fucking papyrus.
But at least, the Nightmare on Elm Street, the words, like the actual like logo for the title is great. It tells you the movie, but the credits font is goofy.
Yeah, you're right.
Goofy. I don't like it.
All right, let's do some admin.
All right. Well, first off, spoiler warning.
Right, yep.
We will be spoiling this brand new film.
Yeah, it is 42 years old.
It's older than me. No, it's not. I was thinking it was in 1984.
It is.
And it is younger than me by 1 year.
It is younger than me.
By a certain number of years.
Like 3.
Okay.
Ish. Well, when did it actually come out?
84.
Well,
like
when
1 month.
84?
Oh.
It wouldn't have been December. I think was it a summer? Although don't a lot of horror movies come out like around, is it Thanksgiving or something like that?
November 16, 1984.
Yeah.
So,
It's like, why is it horror so often at that time was coming out in November?
yeah, I don't know. I guess it's colder. I don't know. They aimed for Halloween and missed.
Yeah. And I guess all the big movies are waiting for Christmas. So Thanksgiving is a great time to come out with like mid-budget films.
So it's 3 and a bit years older than me.
Okay.
Younger than me. Younger than me.
Yeah. See, that's where my brain, I can't do math. So yeah, spoiler warnings for a movie that is only slightly younger than I am. So you had your moment. Some content warnings. There is going to be body horror. It's all very 80s. Threats of sexual violence and least believable stunt dummy in film history.
A classic piece of cinema.
Possibly the most tacked on ending for a horror movie besides Jason popping out of the lake.
The dummy, it is appalling use of a dummy in a movie, but that dummy is at least as good an actor as the character it's standing in for.
True.
Disagree.
Oh, I can't
Disagree.
I can't with that woman.
I love her.
And her terrible, terrible Marilyn Monroe impression the entire movie.
She's drunk on gin. Leave her alone.
She's not drunk on gin until the last third.
I disagree. She's hiding bottles all over that house. She's been drunk the whole time.
I think that's what you're supposed to believe.
Yeah.
Our body count, I believe, is 4.
Yep.
Is that correct? Because we're not counting Dormammu.
The real nightmare is alcoholism.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't count Dormammu, no. So,
Canonically, I'm not
do
sure.
we count Freddy?
I mean,
Because he doesn't really die, but he also does die.
He doesn't really die.
He's also already dead.
Yeah, so I don't know.
No, so 4. Let's say with 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're not counting the stinger at the end as it killed Nancy, right?
No, because she
The
comes
evil
back.
card.
Yeah.
So canonically she comes back. Yeah.
All right.
She doesn't die till later.
So we're going to read a read?
Yeah, we can go ahead.
I've got specialty music lined up.
Ooh, fun.
Ding, 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 ding.
That's a different franchise, but you're on the right path. Okay.
Does it have a lot of synths in it?
It should do.
All right, we ready? Nancy Thompson, her boyfriend Glenn, and their friend Tina all experience nightmares about a burned man with a bladed glove. During a sleepover, Tina is attacked in her dream while her man friend, Rod, watches her body lifted and slashed by an unseen force, leaving her dead. Rod is arrested, but Nancy begins having the same nightmares and sees the man in a boiler room. She discovers that injuries from the dream carry over to the real world, where she burnt her arm. When she burns her arm. Sorry.
She burnt her arm.
Where she burned her arm. Nancy visits Rod in jail, where he confirms he has also been dreaming of the same man. As Nancy struggles to stay awake, she realizes the threat is shared and escalating, with no clear way to stop it.
Yeah, what a start.
Hey, everybody.
Did you hear the news? I burned my arm. She burned her arm. So, I too have often dreamt of the same man as someone else.
And did something that happened in the dream happen in real life?
I had a dream last night that I was bartending.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really
If you
boring.
bartended in your dream, you bartended for real?
Are you making a joke about wet dreams?
Yes.
Yep. Yes.
With bartending?
No.
Oh.
Seldom, if ever, about bartending.
I could have also made a joke about wetting the bed, but you know.
Nope.
Have you ever done the thing to sleepover where you put someone's hand in warm water and they pee? Does that
Never.
work?
No, I
Is
don't
that
know.
just a TV thing?
We could put a period at have you ever sleepover?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Reed's never.
Never?
Yeah, we could stop the sentence there.
Of the devil.
I was at a sleepover once where the rule was if you fell asleep, you got toothpaste in your ear.
Yuck. Did they put toothpaste in your ear?
I got toothpaste in my ear, yeah.
Yeah. It's usually only like the first person to fall asleep usually gets fucked with.
Yeah.
Was you?
No, that one I was the second last, but the rule was if you fell asleep at all, which I mean everyone has to eventually, except I guess the last person. I've been to a lot of sleepovers where you get dick written on your forehead.
Oh.
Not to me. Someone else.
Like, can someone just put their dick on my forehead?
Oh, if only, but I want to be awake for that.
So like, does he have a fever?
And the like whipped cream in the hand, feather on the face.
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be a proverb, like, whipped cream in the hand, two in the bush.
Yeah. Underwear in the freezer.
No.
Which I don't get because like
that sounds
you're
nice.
taking it off of them and then putting it back on them.
Sounds gay.
Yeah, that's correct.
I was definitely at least one sleepover where some gay shit happened.
Oh.
Yeah, of course.
That's how I found out that someone I went to school with did stuff with boys. Because I pretended to be asleep.
I've also had a very wholesome sleepover as an adult where, but we all went to a holiday house. It was a couple of days, so a couple of nights sleepover. And so we got very drunk most of the time during the day and the night. And finally it caught up with me and I was grotesquely hungover and throwing up. But I didn't want to be a botherer. And so I was just trying. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to go lie down. And then I had to sneak into the bathroom and throw up as silently as possible, which was as much effort and strain and discomfort as the having to throw up at all. And so I'm trying so hard to not make any noise.
Is it like when you're peeing and you don't want to hit the water, so you hit like the side?
Yeah, so trying to vomit sideways, but
also not make any noise,
but also not let the kind of just be as quiet as possible. And I obviously failed.
Couldn't be me.
I failed.
He would have been like, I'm throwing up, everybody, come watch.
No, I was mortified. But then what happened? I was so profound. I mean, I still had my blog at the time. I wrote a blog post about it. Someone heard Chris is not okay, and all four of them ran to the bathroom to check out one
dick on your forehead.
And they squeezed toothpaste directly into my ear. No, one of them was holding my hair back. I had short hair, but they were just holding it because this is what you're supposed to do. Because they've realized I'd been trying to keep it secret. And we're like, that's dumb. I'm going to hold your hair back. One ran off to get water, and they were just looked after me for the rest of the evening. And I was like, is this what friendship is? I didn't know. It was a great night. I had a great time.
They got you some mascara so it could run.
Yeah.
Because why waste good tears?
Now that I'm thinking, I've been to more than one sleepover where some gay shit happened.
I mean, you were there each time.
Thank you. Exactly.
How dare you? I've been also sleepovers where there was just girls and me.
Yeah, you were there.
But there was some gay shit.
There was, I remember
there was a gay shit.
One sleepover where I was dating the person that I was sharing a bed with, but then the floor was like four of our friends in his bedroom. And he wanted to have sex. And I was like, no, maybe a little bit, but no, like, well, also we don't have condoms right now. And he was like, well, there's a sandwich bag and a rubber band in the kitchen. And
Jesus
I was
Christ.
Like, that's not happening. That's not happening.
There's a plastic seam on the
I'm not putting a plastic bag on my dick. Thank you.
And a rubber band.
But no.
It's like a built-in cock ring.
That's not going to happen. You're going to have to wait.
Was
That's right.
You could have just used, if it was one of those bags that had the little slider.
Yeah, it's Ziploc or nothing. Thank you, sir. I'm a lady.
I was like, also, there's like 3 people on the floor next to us. Like, you want to make out a little bit, whatever. Like, it's kissing noises, but I'm not going to right in you next to these people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also the next morning, my sandwich went stale.
Oh, someone already cut a hole in this piping bag.
You left your mayonnaise behind.
Drinking frosted cake real easy.
Stop it.
But why is it serrated?
But so yeah, about the movie and sleepovers.
The film.
I really wish that I had been able to see this movie like when it came out and going in having maybe seen the trailer and not having like decades of lore and sequels and been like genuinely terrified about this movie.
So I really liked how nightmare stuff is portrayed. Mm-hmm. I loved learning the spark behind it was Craven learning about these dudes from Korea, I think it was, who scared themselves to death. They had it was like 4 of them or 3 of them, and one of them had a bad dream, woke up terrified, and refused to go back to sleep. And then when they finally did fall asleep, had a dream that was so terrible they woke up and died. But no one ever figured out why.
Oh, interesting.
And so he was compelled to write a movie. Here's the things that I learned about it. We have his daughters to thank for Nancy, because the daughters were so sick of seeing dumb shit girls in horror movies running and tripping.
Yeah.
So they complained to him, and so he made Nancy competent.
Yeah.
Home Alone style
Full
competent.
Home Alone.
Yeah.
I was going to say we're going to get to that. I mean, even her friend, at least, like, part of it was because she didn't take it seriously as she could have.
Yeah.
But, and there is a lot of that, like, you know, just kick him in the nuts.
Yeah.
Don't keep running. In all fairness, he did, like, appear when she was, like, you know, running. So he could have gotten her.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah.
But I liked how, like, there was stuff that was familiar, and then, like, physicality, like, rooms didn't work the same way.
I also learned that the boiler room place they filmed it in, all those dream sequences, was very quickly shut down after production completed because it was filled with asbestos.
Hooray!
Ooh. But
I really wish I could have experienced asbestos.
What are you talking about?
I'm joking.
You're an insane person.
You're an insane person.
And also, I don't think you're fully joking sometimes.
Like, cut a hole in the wall at Stonewall and you can still do it.
And fuck it, like a sandwich bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a rubber band.
Gotta have the rubber band. That's an important part.
Yeah,
This
your
movie-
impromptu condom.
Also, introducing Johnny Depp before he was ruined by everything.
Yeah, and he's possibly the least obnoxious he's been on film, at least to me. Maybe because he's taking a small part.
Up through the 90s.
I love Johnny Depp all the way up until what's the movie where he played a writer?
Secret Window?
Secret Window.
You didn't like Secret Window?
I loved Secret Window. Everything after that.
You know, and I like him in Ninth Gate, but that's also my own problematic fave.
Sleepy Hollow?
Sleepy Hollow's great.
Yeah, I guess so, but I still find him a little annoying because he's very Tim Burton styled, but that's also a very Tim Burton-y movie.
But this movie is also where he's wearing a crop top.
Yeah, Tatum.
Yeah.
So good.
And some of the dialogue in here, I get where that kind of teen dialogue moves into like Scream.
Yep.
Because like there was what was it, the Up Yours with a
Wawa brush.
I thought it was Up Yours with like a lawnmower or something.
Maybe.
Like with a spinning lawnmower, I think.
With
one of
an
the lines.
upturned lawnmower.
That was it.
Yeah.
And then the one where he was like, you know, I woke up with morning wood with your name on it. She's like, my name is 4 letters. How could there be enough room on your pecker for 4 letters?
Great line. Great
Fantastic.
line.
And it felt like teenagery, but written, you know, but not in a like, how do you do, fellow kids? And I was just like, oh, I'm entertained. And I completely forgot about that. My only real question is, how does she know this guy? Are they dating? Because it seems like they were fighting and then apparently he's good in bed. And so that's why she keeps
Are
him
you talking
around.
about Lisa and
what?
the one who got accused of her murder? Rod.
Oh, yeah.
No, I interpreted it as they're boyfriend and girlfriend, but they have a more volatile relationship than the much sweeter Nancy and Johnny Depp.
Yep.
But they fuck and the other two don't.
That's right.
Because if you fuck in a horror movie, you die.
Yeah. So that means that Johnny Depp must have stepped out on Nancy at some point.
He could have had a girlfriend before her.
No, you don't have to have fucked to die. It's just if you fuck, you die.
Yeah, in the movie.
So you can die without fucking, but you can't fuck without dying.
I see.
Man, I'm so deep. I'm profound.
Oh wow! Did you write Men, Women, and Chainsaws?
Yep. Men are from Mars, chainsaws are from Venus.
Yeah.
So there's a lot. I mean, for an older movie where that are known by modern standards of being a bit slow, even just part one, even this read, there's a lot of plot to burn through.
Yeah, there actually is.
So there's the nightmares, the hint that maybe they're all having the same nightmare, and then Lisa, Checker's just getting it.
Checkers is just getting it.
And up on the ceiling, what a great... I mean, I know that there was some risk to her when she was in that gimbal room when they were filming it,
Yeah,
I think.
well, she was scared about it. I don't know if she ever came to any real danger, but it was she was freaked out.
I know that it's... I mean, I think there's something impressive about taking an entire room and turning it upside down.
Always love that shit.
I love that in Poltergeist.
Yeah.
And I will always love seeing that happen.
Yep.
Even though it always seems to be a woman being murdered in her underwear.
Yeah.
At that certain time, you know?
That kind of also the practicality of doing it on camera is great.
And yeah, because there's a physicality to, in the same way that like Star Trek always had them just shake and they shook the camera.
Yep.
And then when they started doing the new Trek movies with Chris Pine, they actually had the room move, and you could see the difference that your body moves when you're trying to actually stay balanced, not when you're thinking, what should I look like?
Yeah.
Have you seen, I know you've seen The Play That Goes Wrong. Have you seen The Show That Goes Wrong?
Oh, yes.
Have you, in the second season where they have that one, like the one room's regular, but when they go to the dining room / kitchen, it's vertical.
Sideways.
Yeah.
Yes.
That episode is great.
Yep. I mean, it's such a cheap gag. I love that shit every single time.
Every time. Yeah.
I will never tire of it.
And then with Tina, I think because it's a little.
I keep saying Lisa. Her name is Tina.
Tina, bring me the axe. Because it's a little, she's not a name, but it's a little Drew Barrymore where you think for a while she's going to be our main girl.
Yeah.
And before she's done up with, right after that, it's the scene, her in the body bag dream-ish sequence hallucination in the school is still like one of the best shots / gags in horror history.
Yeah.
It's so well done, and it could be done and look stupid, and it's so terrifying.
Yeah.
And Freddy's not even in that shot.
Yeah. I will say with this first one, I know we get stupider throughout the series.
Oh yeah.
But with this first one, even stuff that is very cheap and cheesy by today's standards, with the exception of Dormammu, they're all what's the word? Okay.
Yeah, or they're charming because like
when he's walking through the alley and both his hands are touching both sides, I'm like, all right, you're clearly holding two
fishing
things.
poles.
Yeah.
I love though the Muppet Arm Freddy because it adds a silliness that he's silly and dangerous,
But
and it's very in keeping his character.
But in the 80s, would that have looked as fake as we see it today?
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah,
I think so.
I don't think it was ever technically scary. It's just I think it was trying to be more dreamlike.
Okay.
Because things get warped in dreams. You walk through one door and you're somewhere, and then you're somewhere else.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, like familiar things are brought in. Which one of the things I liked that they had, it was like a clever cost cutting thing to have her try to run into the house.
Yeah, it's like a dream I had last week. It was a sex dream that I was not participating in, but Chris was sucking someone's dick in my grandmother's house.
Oh yeah.
He was also getting his dick sucked by that same person in my grandmother's house.
But by the grandmother's house.
No.
And now I want to go back into your grandmother's house. See what happens. See who's all going to be there.
See anything you like? Speak up at grandma's house.
I don't know. To answer that question though, would it have been scary at the time? I think it's a mixture. I think Reed's right, but there would have been an element of not expecting it, not being afraid of it, but because it's this element of anything could happen. It's chaos. It's a dream. I think you'd be a bit like, oh, what?
Yeah.
Yuck.
Okay.
In the same when she's running up the stairs and her feet get caught in the stairs, which
I think
brilliant.
I think is well done.
I think it's brilliant.
It feels like that came from someone's nightmare.
That happens
Mine.
to like, so many people. Like when you're stuck in something and trying to run away.
I can never run in a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't usually scream in a dream, which I realize some of that might be sleep paralysis, but I'm still like, like when you're trying to like yell or something.
Got a little apnea going on in there for me, for sure.
I was fell asleep the other day in bed, not during sleeping time. Like, oops, oh no, asleep, and woke up and just threw a punch. I don't know why, but I woke up to me going, huh.
Wow. I've kicked I've had the, what do they call it? It's a hypnic. Hypnic jerk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that a lot where you think you're tripping.
Yes.
Or falling or about to fall.
Yeah. I did once wake myself up similar to the punch in the air. I did once wake up from a dream just going, no.
Oh no.
There's also a part in the beginning part of this movie. It's one of my favorite things that happens to a teenage girl in horror movies. It's sitting in the class board with giant windows next to you. And even though Freddy is not Michael Myers or anyone outside the window, it's just, I love school shots like that.
Yeah.
Just like board. I don't know why. It happened. Laurie Strode, Nancy, Sidney Prescott. Like,
interesting.
It happens in It Follows. It happens in Hereditary to the brother, not the girl, but
Does it remind
bored in school?
Does it remind you of a time in school? Sorry, Reed. When
a time at home.
Because I remember being in class, being bored, looking out the window was like a tiny rebellion. It was a tiny snatch of being naughty because you're supposed to be paying attention.
Sure.
So that's like church.
There's this. There you go. Yeah. I don't know. There's this innocence to it, but it's a thing that we all experience, and it's both thrilling and also boring. And I don't know. Does it hit something deep inside?
I don't know. Maybe it's like nostalgia.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just always like those shots of like someone's already been murdered or someone doesn't know that someone's trying to kill them yet. It's a tense scene, but also can be somber and kind of like real world building. It's something that happens. Is it when everything else around is so fantastical? Is it
us longing for the days when the biggest thing we had to worry about was whether we'd get caught looking out the window in class?
Yeah, imagine now being like getting caught with your phone.
Oh, no.
Kids don't look out the window anymore. This generation.
No, imagine like even being at work and like the best thing you could do for that moment is to snatch a peek out the window.
Oh, but also it's my favorite thing. You do it to me sometimes here when we're watching TV or a movie, when I'm just like, I'd be at school, I'd be staring out the window or staring into space or something because we didn't have phones like that back then. We just had like flip phones.
Yeah.
So we weren't on them constantly.
Yeah.
I'd just being like, hey, Charles, blah, 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 and just being like, blah, 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 right answer, and going back to doing what I was doing. And here with you watching TV when I'm on my phone, you're like, oh, get off your phone, pay attention. I'm paying attention. What's happening? Blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, you're right. Yeah, I know I'm right. I am paying attention.
Yeah, that is very annoying.
I'm so good at it.
Remember when you did it in the actual movies the other week? Mm-hmm. When you're just idly on your phone in a movie that we were enjoying?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Put your phone away.
I do most of the time. Oh, wait, quick before we're in the school, shout out Lin Shaye.
Oh, yes.
Lin Shaye's in this movie. Horror
How
icon.
the fuck is Lin Shaye playing a character who doesn't even have a name? She's just in the credits as teacher. When What's a Tits other one, the Marilyn Monroe impersonator, is playing Nancy's mum. Why isn't Lin Shaye playing Nancy's mum?
At the time, Lin Shaye wasn't anyone.
I know.
She was the producer's sister or something?
So Nepo your way into a decent role.
A role, period. A speaking role to get that SAG card.
Get
that SAG card.
Yeah, I know. And now she's a scream queen. I know she wasn't at the time. I can't with Nancy's mother.
And she's known for what is it?
But also, you're not supposed to
Barbara Jean from Nashville.
You're not supposed to like Nancy's mom because it's part of the theme is like how the sins of the parent are brought on to the children.
I don't like the actress and her front tooth acting.
You're not supposed to like her, but also at the time, she was a pretty big name.
Was she?
She was in Nashville. She was in big movies before that.
The fuck is Nashville?
Never mind. We'll focus on it later.
Was she in the city of Nashville?
Yeah, she visited Nashville.
She was in Nashville.
And then they put her in this movie.
It was like Dallas, but in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
You're just naming your shows after towns.
Dallas,
city,
Nashville again.
Yeah.
Nashville, the show.
Yeah.
New York.
Mm-hmm.
Boston Public.
Manhattan. Chinatown.
Boston Legal.
Yep. NCIS. Blah.
Miami.
All the cities.
Miami Vice.
Pensacola Wings of Gold.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God. Actually, there are a lot more than I thought there would be.
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
No,
Real
that does
Housewives
not. No. We're not. No.
Ladies of London.
No.
90210. That's an entire zip code.
Beverly Hills. Well, the full show is Beverly Hills 90210.
There you go.
It's right in there. Savannah.
Melrose Place, which is just an apartment complex.
Providence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You people never stop.
Green Acres.
Is that real?
It's the name of the town.
Petticoat Junction.
30 Rock.
Yep.
Is Petticoat Junction? Wow. Is Petticoat Junction real? Is it a real place?
Possibly.
Maybe it was back in old timey Western days.
Yeah.
Chicago Hope.
Beverly Hillbillies.
Chicago.
That's not a show.
It's a movie.
I guess you're right. But based on a musical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Still a place in a movie.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
There are so many.
Mm-hmm.
You people.
You people.
Wow. The things we uncover.
I think I'm done.
I think you're done.
Miami Vice, the reboot.
Hawaii Five-0, the reboot.
Yes.
90210, the reboot.
Melrose Place, the reboot.
There is one of those, isn't
there
there?
fucking was.
Oh, yeah.
Don't question me. Dallas, the reboot. No, was it Dennis?
No, it was Dallas.
It was. Yeah.
That was a good one.
Northern Expo? No, that's not.
Yeah, I was thinking Northern Exposure, but I don't think that actually is.
All right, fine.
Where's that place? Where's the one? Fargo.
That was a
Sure.
series?
Yeah.
Yellowstone.
Brilliant. What was the show that was like Northern Exposure?
Oh, the one that was in Canada?
Yeah. And it was
Mountie-
named after a town.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know. Let's do a creative read instead.
Okay.
Please do.
Nancy continues fighting sleep, but the man attacks her in multiple dreams, nearly drowning her in the bathtub. She pulls his hat into the real world, revealing the name Fred Krueger. After Rod is killed in his cell in a staged suicide, Nancy's mother Marge reveals that Krueger was a child murderer who escaped conviction and was burned alive by neighborhood parents seeking revenge. Nancy understands that Krueger is targeting the children of those involved. As she prepares to confront him, Glenn falls asleep and is violently killed in his bedroom. Nancy devises a plan to pull Krueger into the real world, setting traps throughout her house and coordinating with her father to intervene. Side note, I'd fuck that father.
Oh, yeah.
The dad? Everyone's favorite movie cop?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fully.
I don't think I noticed that the first time.
Then and now.
Now?
What was he in recently? I feel like he was a cop in something recently where I was like, yeah, all right, still, yeah.
I didn't know he was still alive.
No, I would assumed he was.
Possibly not, but the most recent thing he might have done. John Saxon? Yeah.
John Saxon.
Black Christmas.
I had Sax on that.
Done a lot of horror movies.
I'm both proud and angered by what you just did.
Thank you.
Yeah, he died in 2020.
By the way, Julie Bowen was in a show called Ed. That's the show I was thinking of. It's not named after a location, so I was wrong.
Erie, Indiana.
Nice.
Yeah.
Julie Bowen was in Boston Legal, though, so it counts.
Yeah, he played police chief and a lot of stuff. ACAB, but
Yeah.
not for Mr. Nancy's dad.
Mr. Nancy's dad. I do like how I had to get myself in the mindset of 1984 to be like, oh, that's right. She's from a broken home, which is a thing that's a bigger deal at this time. That like psychologically she's messed up because her parents are devils.
That's right. Everyone is giving her extra sympathy because, Marge, she struggles so much. She's on her own now.
Yeah.
Is this a part of the movie also where she gets sent to the sleep place?
Let's say yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because by now, yeah. Because Glenn's already dead, so yeah.
She's taking a bunch of sleeping pills, caffeine pills and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so scared. But yeah, with the Glenn's death is also great.
Glenn's
It's a
death
classic.
is fantastic.
Yeah. Shooting that must have been a nightmare, but also a dream. Like it looks so good on camera.
And it's that death is the reason that Charlie Sheen did not play that role.
Why?
He turned down the role.
Because of that specific death?
Yeah, it was reported for years that he turned down the role because he outpriced himself. Like he demanded more money and they were like, no.
Yeah.
But
They were like, tee-hee, no.
He himself said, I never priced myself out of contention. I said no because I didn't understand the script. And part of the quote was something like, I didn't understand like dying inside a bed. I don't want to die in a bed. I want to sleep in a bed, which sounds like
Also, just don't be in this
standard
movie,
Charlie
please.
Sheen wankery.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, turned it down. And that's how we got Johnny Depp's midriff.
Because
Johnny Depp being a shithead.
wasn't he like just like picked up at a grocery store or something basically?
Johnny Depp?
Yeah.
Unsure.
Wasn't he? Did he do 21 Jump Street
No,
after this? then?
this movie is, yes, he did after this.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
this movie credited literally introducing Johnny Depp.
But he was like, he was definitely like just snatched up or discovered somewhere in a similar way to David Boreanaz.
I was going to say David Boreanaz style.
I was going to say Rosario Dawson, but okay.
But the story of how Rosario Dawson became an actor doesn't make me as angry as the story of David Boreanaz.
Okay. with the where was I going? Oh, with Rod's death. Now that I'm watching it, I'm a little bit confused by it. It makes sense for the storyline because they still kind of want to frame him as being the murderer,
Right.
who then took his own life.
Right.
But if we're already in the story, he's having nightmares. He's not having one now, and if he is, what is the nightmare of a sheet just slowly snaking around his neck and hanging him?
Yeah, I thought about this as well because, again, narratively, it drives the story forward.
It does.
But none of the other deaths are masked as anything. They're all explosions of blood.
Yeah, like literally the entire room explodes. you know?
Yeah. So why is his death so secret?
Discreet. I'm just a little sheet.
Yeah. I mean, the effect is great.
Yeah.
It's your favorite thing, special effect.
Yeah,
Something
the
filmed,
reverse.
done forwards and then, yep.
Love a reverse.
Or on a fishing wire, yeah.
I think it was reversed.
I think it was reversed, yeah, but still.
And it's certainly scary, and it's a nice little twist where, okay, he must be safe, he's in jail. What can hurt you in jail? Oh, your own bedsheet. But it does not make sense in the story. Why is this death discreet? And what is he having a nightmare about? You're absolutely right. It doesnesn't make sense.
Yeah, like honestly, he should have been killed like on the ceiling in an upside down room because that's what we're doing. Like two of the deaths are upside down room.
Almost feels like, because Heather watches. No,
Nancy.
that's her actor name. Nancy watches it, so it's almost like it's her nightmare because she's asleep in the dream as well.
Oh, and so Freddy's doing it in Inception.
Kind of.
He's kind of like she's not dreaming. He's just showing her what's happening. Also,
Yeah, I guess
over there.
Yeah.
Is it because she's like she was able to resist him in the tub, or did that happen before? Like that happened before, and he tried to kill her, and then maybe he was like, "All right, girl, I'll show you what's going on."
Yeah, I'll come back to you. I'll do the other ones first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bathtub scene, fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah.
like the most classic shot of
Fantastic.
anything ever. Yeah.
Genuinely creepy in all the ways.
And like the stretchy room is a classic, but I do like how she like tapped it later just to be like, "Oh, it's hard."
Yep.
And then put up the crucifix, and then later, in the tub. That I love that little hole of light in the tub, which is
so
the bubbles.
good. Yeah.
Like it's such a fun, iconic moment. And I know it's a little creepy with the hand coming up right between her legs, but it's like right on that edge. It didn't need to be the poster in so many.
No, I see. No, you're right. That to me read as in the scene. Where else would you put the hand?
Yeah.
It didn't read as sexy to me.
Yeah, and it's like, but it's also, I think there's supposed to be something uncomfortable about it because it's in the bathroom, and it is like, she's a teen, and she's not paying attention, and it's a very sensitive region,
It read to me, there are two scenes that stick out like that. One is, the hand coming out in the bathtub, to me is on the same echelon as that scene in The Grudge when Sarah Michelle Gellar is washing her hair and there's a hand in her, like in her skull.
Which it's such like a simple thing, and yet it's so effective because of how it's filmed and because of everything else that's happening, because the mom's like, "Don't fall asleep in the tub or you'll drown yourself." And I kind of wish she had gone like full Miss Hannigan and been like, "Don't fall asleep in the tub. I've done it once before. Don't take night showers."
Well, she hadn't gone full drunk by then. She was on her way.
But I thought the whole thing was that she was a drunk all the time since the divorce.
She literally pours gin in the morning.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
I was so distracted by her front teeth acting.
Yeah.
Gin in the morning to the bottles of gin literally hidden around the entire apartment house.
Oh, Nancy, I'm so worried about you, and I don't. Let's get this. A gin?
Actors can make choices, Christopher.
Well, maybe they can make some good ones. Have you ever thought of that?
Ha, got her.
Yeah.
Take that, you
Take
classically trained actor in a beloved film franchise.
Who's been paid more for acting than I ever have.
Suck on your residuals.
Suck on your front teeth.
Hotch out.
I don't think that she bothered you as much the first time.
She did. No, I think she did.
Really?
Nancy, he was a child killer.
He killed children. I'm sorry. We had to get rid of him.
All right, what else happens in this part? before we move on to the next part?
That's when we have the great scene on the bridge where they're just eating takeout.
Oh my God.
Looking at a book about home alone traps.
Yeah, but okay, wait. Are you making fun of this scene?
I don't know. No, I like it. I just was wondering why they had the like white bags of food, but I'm also like, this seems realistic for how they would like, and it's shot interestingly.
This scene kicked me square in the gut, not in an emotional way by what's happening in the scene, but they are standing on a real bridge in a real park, and the camera can only be on the other side of the pond.
Yeah.
And has to like zoom right in on them from far away. And they obviously ADR'd it.
Yeah, I was going to be like, there's no way they got that sound.
But fuck, it made me think about how nice it is when movies are filmed, not even on location, although on location is great, but like on a real set. It's a real place.
Not just CGI and blue screen.
Right.
So we don't have to pay people.
And rather than changing, I don't know, rather than just making the story do things so they can use the same set or use different sets or use green screen, they just adapted. So what do these kids do? Well, they've got to get home from school. Okay, they wander through the town. They get food on the way home from school. All right, we'll film them. We'll set the scene in a park on their way home. It's lovely. I don't know why it hit me so much. It was not even a profound piece of dialogue. I was just watching it, and as the camera zoomed in on them, I was like, it's just nice. Look at the sky, look at the bridge. They're there in real. The wind's blowing.
They're there. It doesn't look like a set.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
If only any single fucking part of Into the Woods would look like that.
Or any Marvel movie.
Sure.
Into the woods and into the woods and into the woods.
It's not the words, and you know it.
I don't know that I know that anymore.
Okay.
That's what I was singing during the musical that I was watching.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I really like that scene. I really like that scene. And I think more movies should have incidental scenes set in public places.
Yeah, I feel like now that they, like, even when you are shooting in a real place with like real extras or real buildings, trees and whatever, now they just look too manufactured.
Yeah, especially because if the celebrity is famous enough, they can barely do it. They've got to block off the entire block.
Yeah.
Because people want to come and watch the filming happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in Devil Wears Prada 2, there's one scene that is shot, that is done au natural in a public place. And it was such a big to-do that it's literally one of Anne Hathaway's stories she tells on the press tour, because it was such a big deal to get this one shot. And even then they nearly failed, because the minute she set foot out in that public place, people noticed her because they knew she was filming in this part of Italy. So yeah, I think it's largely, unless you're doing a very low budget start out indie film with no big names, it's really hard to get a public place because you've got to shut that shit down.
Even the shots that they're doing in Central Park, which I know they shut down, and I know I saw behind the scenes stuff a year ago. I was like watching the movie and I was like, yeah, I enjoy, and I like the movie. I'm not saying
sure,
anything, but I'm just like, this looks, what do you mean there's these two people can freely walk down this part of Central Park and there's not like 8 million people bumping into you?
Right.
There's not a bicyclist. There's not like a dude with a boombox. There's not like
somebody passed out, maybe dead on a bench.
And where does letting a movie be a bit fake to expedite the story end and this is fake as shit begin? Because I know sometimes it really fucking bothers me when an actor pulls up in their car right outside the front of the place they're going to, gets out of the car and walks in. Because that Rockstar Park is not always possible, and B, you didn't lock your fucking car. Which is the same as hanging up the phone without saying goodbye.
It's very what is it? Sometimes like in a film, especially New York, if they're like what was that one movie where it was the gay rom-com and he in one night where he was just having one of those walking thinks, he goes literally all over Manhattan. In multiple different places, like maybe one place in Brooklyn. Like it was like
walks across the Brooklyn Bridge, turns the corner, there's the Met.
Yeah. It was insane. Whereas then in like Scream 6, I didn't hate it, even though there's no way they would have made it up to Gail Weathers' apartment before it turned dark.
Absolutely no way.
Anyway, this is all to say that one scene that isn't even an action scene on a bridge in a park in who the fuck knows where was lovely. More bridges in movies, except the ones in Madison County, because I don't like that movie.
Jesus Christ. What about the musical?
I didn't watch either.
Okay, me either.
Thank you. Cheetah Reed?
Yay! Nancy lures Kruger out of the dream world and into her home, where her traps slow him down and allow her to set him on fire. He escapes into the house, and Nancy's father arrives as Kruger attacks Marge. Both Kruger and Marge vanish into the bed before Kruger reappears behind Nancy. Realizing he feeds on fear, Nancy refuses to give him power and turns her back, causing him to disappear. LOL. The next morning, everything appears normal, with her friends and mother alive again. However, the illusion breaks when Nancy is trapped in her car that drives away on its own, as Marge is pulled through the front door window, confirming Kruger's presence is not over.
Great ending. Breaks my rules, all of my rules about how horror movies should end, but damn.
I like the ending of it.
Iconic.
But also the, gotta drive away with my friends. Oh no, we're all trapped. Being like, oh, he feeds on fear. I just have to turn my back. All right.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
I remember when I first saw this, I was like, oh, they ripped off that Charmed episode. And there was the fear demon.
They ripped off that other Treehouse of Horror episode where the ad billboards came to life.
Oh yeah,
just don't look. Just don't look. It is silly. I like the concept, but the fact that she tries it once and he immediately disappears into a ball of static.
Oh no.
He doesn't even weaken a little bit or fight back. Like that's the end. That's all it took.
I know this is the first time someone's thought of this.
Yeah. The one thought I had, which is, I don't know why it's dumb, that last time she's in that boiler room place with all the asbestos, when she's trying to pull him out. Now, for the whole movie, also I'm a homosexual man, the whole movie, she looks like a relatively toothy, frizzy-haired teen. Every single shot, that last time she's in that boiler room, she is the most beautiful creature. I don't know if it's the lighting. I don't know what it is about that scene.
That little shock of gray hair.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, fuck, that's why you were cast. Oh, I'm sure she was cast because she's a good actress. But there's just these couple of shots where she looks fucking stunning. Anyway, I just was so like, wow.
I want to know why, like, I understand, like, when it comes to Friday the 13th, the actress whose name is escaping me right now, who played Alice, didn't want to continue and blah, 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 blah. And as like didn't do a whole shitload of acting after the fact. Heather Langenkamp has, and I want to know why she didn't get the Jamie Lee Curtis treatment, where she went on to go do
everything.
The Johnny Depp treatment, even, where they went on to go have these big, huge, amazing careers. Kevin Bacon from Friday the 13th.
Well, still getting to be to dip their toe back into horror when they felt like it.
When they feel like it, or like, unfortunately, to a lesser degree, Neve Campbell, who did get to break out. Like, she did some interesting things before Scream, and then afterwards was kind of pigeonholed, but still did interesting things.
Yeah,
and is still considered, you know,
an A-list.
I wouldn't say A-list, horror A-list.
Okay,
horror A-list, yes. No shade. I love that woman to death. But Heather got to come back twice in this series, 3 and New Nightmare, and then is considered a horror icon, but didn't get that chance to be like, she is a great actress. Like Jamie Lee Curtis and Neve Campbell are. Like,
yes.
why didn't she get to that push?
I think, well,
is it because Friday the 13th hit so much later and hit the way it did? Because, you know, Freddy became a cartoon character that was like appearing on like MTV and
that's right,
doing a rap and stuff. And so because she also did 3 movies in the franchise, was pulled down with it.
Regardless of the success of the first film or the critical success of the first film, the franchise became trash. Now it has since then become camp and cult and iconic, and they pulled back that campness. But yeah, for a while the name of the franchise was in the toilet, and it was emblematic of how horror movies all turn to shit.
Yeah.
So maybe she got dragged down by that. I'm just looking at her filmography, the very next two things she did after Nightmare on Elm Street, she was in Growing Pains, which is not a sitcom that has had longevity. It does not have rerun value. It's not stayed the way that a Golden Girls or, a Designing Women or even, a Home Improvement.
But at the time, it was an enormous show.
Yeah. And then, but what I'm saying is that she's in that, then she was in the spin-off of that, a show called Just the 10 of Us. So that gets her all the way up to 1990. Mm-hmm. Again, neither of those shows have staying power canonically, in history. And then after that, she does the next couple of Wes Cravens.
Yeah.
And then she plays Nancy Kerrigan in a TV movie.
Oh, God.
So,
do I remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, for example, Jamie Lee Curtis does A Fish Called Wanda.
So do you think it's the choices or the opportunities that were offered to her?
I think
we're different.
I think it's
Jamie Lee Curtis is technically Nepo baby.
Also,
so it probably gets bigger scripts.
She did things like Prom Night and The Fog.
Yeah,
and then was able to do other things as well. Mm-hmm. And then at a certain point, she was beloved character actress Jamie Lee Curtis.
She crossed over into other mainstream film. Heather crossed over into sitcoms and then crossed over back into horror. I think vehicles she ended up starring in didn't allow her name to carry on in public conversation as readily as either Jamie Lee Curtis or even Johnny Depp or Neve Campbell.
Yeah.
She just got a little bit buried. I mean, Kevin Bacon did Footloose. That's
after Friday the 13th. Yeah.
Yeah, that cements you for life.
Yeah. Maybe not at the time you didn't know that, but
no, true.
And it was Johnny Depp did Edward Scissorhands that really got him going.
21 Jump Street.
21 Jump Street. He also went to TV like she did.
Yeah.
But that again, Growing Pains was big. 21 Jump Street was massive.
Yeah,
it's true.
And it wasn't even on that long.
Yeah, but neither one of them would have given him the longevity that Edward Scissorhands then did.
Yeah, and then the fact that he was in every Johnny Depp movie. And then he had time to kind of do...
He was in every Johnny Depp movie because he's Johnny Depp.
You mean Tim?
Oh, he was in every Tim Burton movie. Yes.
Yeah. Before both of them became bad.
Correct. So this is the part of the movie where she's hyper competent. She sets all those traps.
Yep.
And I note that, Scream was the first real horror movie I watched when it came out, as I've talked about before. So I don't know the history. I've watched them since, but it's really fun to kind of learn and relearn, because I have watched this movie before, that Wes Craven loves beating the shit out of his killers.
Yeah.
That's not specific to Ghostface.
No.
But I only learned this time around that it was his daughters that got him into, can you please not make the heroine a dumb trippy bitch? And they're like, deal.
I like that.
Me too. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoy Nancy in general, and setting the traps, having all these ideas. I know what I'm going to do. Trying to rely on Glenn to help her, and he fails every single time.
Every single time.
Although I loved when she's partly in the dream, that kind of Twilight where she's walking on the sidewalk, and she's like, "Are you still there?" He's like, "Yeah," and he comes out of the bushes, because that's what it feels like when you're like kind of falling asleep and talking to a person. I'm like, what a great way to do that.
It was great.
And then she was like, "Glenn, are you still there?"
Yeah.
Glenn is asleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
He lasted all of 10 seconds.
What a dummy. But yeah, the porridge in the stairs that make the stairs look goopy. Great. Who would have thought to put gunpowder in a light bulb?
Nancy
would.
Yep.
That's right.
And whoever wrote that one book.
How do we think about fake Marilyn's bed death? I really liked it.
Yeah.
It was creepy as hell.
I think afterwards when Freddy can just kill you anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, but it makes sense that all of these happen. Most of the deaths happen in bedroom. I mean, even in jail, there's a bed there.
Yeah.
Where people sleep. It makes the most sense in this movie, and would after a while get boring.
Sure.
Like, maybe don't sleep in your bedroom. Have a nap on the couch. But
yeah, well, we run through all the things you can do, in physics with a bed.
Yeah.
Die above it, get sucked into it, turn into a skeleton and kind of float downwards. and get hung above it. Like we're running out of dimensions to do with the bed.
True, I know, and that's why afterwards the deaths get crazier and bigger and can happen wherever. But
it would be kind of fun if a bed hit somebody.
Just bam, or like when you're killing a cockroach with a flip flop, just
the bed just goes up, smack. Oh
yeah.
You keep that in mind for the reboot.
Or with, not again.
No, not again.
No? No, a better reboot.
You know eventually they're going to have to reboot it. I did see something recently about them having Robert Englund come back one more time to play Freddy, which I'm not against, but it would be like some weird prequel-y Freddy story. And I'm like,
Freddy's old.
No, look, I know that Robert Englund is iconic as Freddy.
Very much.
You can recast Freddy. You just got to do it better than Jackie Earle Haley.
I don't think that he did a terrible job. I think that the decision to make Freddy look more like an actual burn victim actually worked against them.
I 100% agree.
They were making him less silly.
Yes.
So they were trying to make him more scary by being like, oh, well, we're not going to do the funny side of Freddy. And I feel like if he was more clowny, it would probably...
And they reintroduced him as a child abuser, not a child murderer, which was originally written out of this version.
Right. Mm-hmm. And I think in the same way that like when they reboot, I mean, I won't say anyone can play Jason. A very specific body type of person can play Jason. But when they rebooted Friday the 13th, they did make it updated. It made it a little bit scarier and less cheesy. Yeah. But then also you see the homages to things, and they've heightened them to then make those cheesy things scary. Whereas in the Friday Nightmare on Elm Street remake, they just yoink, yoink, yoink.
You remember this from the better film?
It felt like the reboot was their whole selling point was this is not your mother's Friday the 13th, A Nightmare on Elm Street. Which I'm like, no, I want my mother's A Nightmare on Elm Street. Do that movie.
And again, too much CGI.
Always too much. Yeah.
Those things were fun because they were practical.
Yeah.
Figure out a way to do it practically.
What they need to do is reboot Nightmare on Elm Street 2. And make it gayer.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree.
Just make it full porn.
I disagree. Anyway, would Britney Spears survive in this film universe?
Yes.
Challenge.
Ooh. Challenge?
Yeah, why? I want to know why.
Why not?
Because you haven't said no in a long, long time, and I want to know.
Fine, she dies.
No, explain your math.
I don't think that. I think that Britney's demons don't lie in her subconscious. Her demons are real people.
See, that wasn't so hard, was it?
No, it wasn't.
I'll take that. Great.
Would Leslie Ann Warren survive in this film?
No, because I don't think getting pulled through the window of a door, she'd do very well with that. Because she definitely played the drunk mom.
Yeah, that'd be great. I would love to see that.
She would absolutely play the drunk mom. So, no, she wouldn't live.
Okay.
Would Kylie Minogue survive in this film universe?
Yes.
Challenge.
I knew that was coming. Because if Leslie Ann Warren is playing the drunk mum, who would Kylie Minogue play? The teacher.
Oh,
just a small pop-up role like, there she is. Oh, we love her.
I'm going to say a bottle of gin.
Well, she did play a absinthe fairy, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she did.
She could play just a little gin fairy and the mom swats her away.
Yeah, all right. Either way, yes, she lives. And your randomly generated diva for this week, I've forgotten.
Ooh.
I got to bring up the note. I usually remember.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. Robin.
The singer?
Yeah, the singer Robin.
Ooh. Yeah.
I'm in the corner watching you kill her. Whoa.
Oh. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm right over here. See,
Why can't you see?
He can't see her.
Yeah, he's ignoring her and not killing her.
She's full John Cena in this whole movie.
Yeah.
Call your boyfriend. He's dead.
So she's living, is what you're saying, so that she can sing these songs about how Freddy won't kill her.
Specifically, as a human, not even a dream demon, would not fuck with Robin.
Correct.
Robin, as wonderful and lovely as she seems in all her interviews and music videos or whatever, Robin would kick your ass.
I agree.
Kick your ass.
I agree. Yeah.
He would look at that haircut and be like, no. No, she probably has a knife.
Asymmetrical Platinum blonde, terrifying.
No. That woman can put up with some pain.
No, yeah. She'll fuck you right up.
She'll fuck you right up. Yeah. Agreed. Great. Excellent. Well, that's the end of the movie portion. Patreons and emails.
Our first email was submitted via
form submission.
Mission. From Mark from Kentucky, a.k.a. Clarissa Darling. Subject is Hokum and Oddity. Howdy, CRC. I saw Hokum for the second time this weekend. Good on ya. Yes, I liked it that much, and I find myself really enjoying these Irish horror movies of Damien McCarthy, so I was thrilled to find you guys covering it on the latest episode. Damien McCarthy seems to enjoy casting burly, bearded Irishmen in these films, which makes for good eye candy for me.
Not mad about it.
Yeah, even if they are living in the woods and on shrooms. While the director is not gay, as far as I know, he makes horror movies with Irish bears. It's like they are custom built for my personal tastes. I have bought both Caveat and Oddity and have watched them repeatedly. I've seen Oddity many times. I've only seen Caveat twice.
Yeah, I think maybe once.
I get a kick out of how he puts little objects from each movie into the next one, like the quote-unquote rabbit and the hotel desk bell. The
Hotesk Dell.
Yeah. My guess is that the smirking little asshole ringing the clock bell will show up in his next film. I admit that Hokum gave me chills in a good way. Both of you on that episode said that Oddity was your favorite of the three, and I agree. Have you ever done an episode on Oddity? Did we?
We did.
We did. I don't recall listening to it. I checked your past shows, and it's not in the queue. Is it a lost episode?
Oh, no. Is it?
Not to my knowledge.
I don't think so.
Or did we just talk about it a lot on other episodes?
You find that out. I'll finish this. I don't recall listening to it, and I checked your past shows, and it's not in the queue. I do love a good supernatural revenge movie with a strong female lead and would enjoy hearing your full take on it. Since Reed didn't make it to the Hokum episode, I'd be curious. Would Reed survive in this film universe? Would answering this make Reed count as a random diva? Thanks for all you guys do. Looking forward to the next episode as always. Mark, Clarissa Darling.
I mean, if there's one thing Reed is, it's a random diva.
Yeah, lol, random.
Oh my God.
Muffins. I'm so random.
Answer the question, Reed.
Oh, no, I would probably trip and die or cough and die before any of the interesting stuff ever got going.
Have you seen the movie?
No, I haven't been able to
Yeah,
yet.
I've seen it yet.
I'm out in the middle of the boonies, and I only just
That is your own damn fault.
I only just now found out that there is a movie theater 45 minutes away. And
Jesus Christ.
My New Yorker brain still says that is much too far to be in a car. If I can't get to it by walking, then I don't want to go.
It's literally your only option.
Yep.
I know.
The only thing you can get to by walking is to a bear.
To a bear. Or to a car.
I could walk to a car, I guess.
Yeah.
It appears that we did not do Oddity.
Really?
I don't understand how.
I could have sworn we did.
Maybe it's a lost episode.
Maybe it is.
It's got to be. Huh.
I could have sworn we did an Oddity. In Oddity?
I'm almost certain we did as well, but well.
Huh. Maybe we just watched it.
Then what the hell, man?
Our next email is submitted via
form submission.
Mission. From Wang. Subject line. Why, Reed? I just started listening to the Over Your Dead Body episode. Why in the hell would you move to Pennsylvania? I don't need an actual answer. I am a lifelong resident. Being that I am part of the queer community, just wanted to be aware outside of Philly and Pittsburgh, be careful. I don't want details as to where you moved. I just want you to be safe. There are a lot of MAGA idiots here even now. It wasn't even remotely queer friendly in Central PA before MAGA. Be careful, Reed.
The bear will get me before MAGA does, I guess.
You don't know that.
It could be a MAGA bear.
True. That's very true.
I enjoy you getting just yelled at by listeners.
Yeah. Our next email is from Sydney.
Hello, Sydney.
Subject line is sandwiches, malls, and bullies. Dear CRC, this email has taken way too long to compose. My brain has decided to empty itself of ideas, and I found myself staring blankly at the screen for a good 10 minutes before I even started typing. I wanted to send a big thank you for the Discord community you've created. It's rare to find a group of people who can go from discussing trauma to movies to sandwich construction with no emotional whiplash. Speaking of sandwiches, every time I make one now, I find myself adding 3 or 4 more pieces of meat than originally planned. Yes.
How'd it go?
Yeah. Listening to the Thrash episode took me back to my days working at the mall. Young Sydney worked, quote unquote, at Spencer's Gifts. I'm very jealous, Sydney.
So jealous.
I always wanted to work at a Spencer's or a Hot Topic.
Sydney was the cool teenager in the mall working.
21 years ago, my first trip here to New York, the first thing I saw on TV that night, the night I arrived, I went to Tracy's house, apartment, because she's living in Dumbo, and watched, it was Jay Leno's, like, these are the hot Christmas gifts for this year. And there were 2 things that came from Spencer's Gifts. And I was like, what is that place? I want to go to that place. And I went to that place and I touched everything. Yep. And then I got 2 of those things for Christmas that year.
I got originally I got all my ear piercings at Spencer's in the mall in my hometown. You know, they always go to Claire's or like Piercing Pagoda. I went to Spencer's.
So I didn't know you could get pierced at Spencer's. In Australia, there was a chain of mall stores that had the exact same shit as Spencer's. Not as good, but pretty good. And it was called Granny Mae's.
Weird. I say worked because there was very little actual work involved with that job. Lucky. The best part was when it came time to destroy the unsold merch and we got to play with the massive trash compactor behind the mall. It was hugely entertaining. You got to destroy it all?
What?
Taking some of it home.
Fucking capitalism.
Some of it ended up in my car.
That's specifically why they make you break it, is because they don't want you like setting something aside and being like, oops, it's been discontinued.
Yeah. I'll take it all out back and put this thing over here and this thing over here. But the rest of it's going in the trash and this thing over here.
I stole so much stuff from one of the stores I worked at.
Which is weird because you're not a naughty boy.
I know. It's crazy, right?
Back then, our mall was a giant 3-story monstrosity consisting of all the usual stores, the biggest food court you've ever did see.
Yes.
And a 10-screen movie theater, a full arcade, mini golf, a pond, and a fucking train. Jesus Christ.
Incredible.
It was paradise. Seat attached picture, so very 90s.
Okay.
Everyone look at photo. Oh, you pull it up over there. Okay.
I thought I had the winning, because I worked in a theme park inside a mall. We had a roller coaster and a Ferris wheel, but a pond and a train. I think
that's crazy.
At least it's tied for first place.
Also, umbilical cords are so thick and rubbery, it usually takes a few tries to cut them, even with scissors. We're talking about Thrash, remember?
Right.
I was like, how did we get here?
Anyway, here's the mall I worked in. Also, did you know umbilical cords?
I am extremely dubious that a woman who had just given birth unmedicated during a hurricane, being chased by sharks, could saw through it with a bit of wet wood. That baby is so dead. I never really understood the term seeing red until I got the call that my bébé had been fucking stabbed with a pencil at school. The rage I felt at this unseen child was something I had never experienced. Thanks to everyone in the Discord for the support and for talking me out of a scorched earth response, except for Charles, who suggested we blow up their houses. Yeah.
I remember this.
I stand by it. Also, I think we still need to know about your jail experience. Patreon exclusive? It's not that interesting. I have gone to jail, but once. Shan't ever again. I did not like it. I cannot be in a confined space without an exit.
No shit.
I freak out.
No shit.
It's a short story, but it's why has assaulted a police officer?
How?
I pushed him.
Oh, okay.
And he's a little pussy. They did downgrade it from like assault to like something else.
Pushing.
Like something without injury. And I was like, yeah, of course. What assault my ass? You got pushed because you're in my face. Shut up. And then they ordered me to pay a fine that I never paid. I can't go to New Jersey.
Noted. Won't take you to New Jersey. Great.
As usual, please enjoy this week's musical offering from Jude. We were making brownies and she decided it was the perfect time to belt out her latest. Running up the stairs when I should be running out the front door. Sydney. P.S. How I died this week. Listening to Charles tell his... How I died this week. Listening to Charles tell his "this couch is uncomfortable, can I just sleep in your bed" story reminded me so much of my own story that I started laughing uncontrollably, choked, and died.
Perfect. It's something that Sydney did talk about in the Discord, and yes, did tell us the rage story The Discord is a great place to be.
Yes, it is.
It really is.
It really is.
Highly recommend at least watching that one scene in the Babadook where a little girl who's an absolute monster
His cousin
gets pushed.
The little boy's cousin.
Yeah.
Pushed right out of a tree. Push a little girl out of a tree. Push a cop.
That one scene in Bunheads where the girl is walking down the corridor and grabs the other girl by the ponytail, whips it around her, and then pulls it to the floor.
Yep.
Fucking great.
Oh, a drag queen did that too. That's pretty
favorite
good.
GIF. My favorite GIF to use.
Yeah,
All right.
it is.
Here is, okay, I'm turning this up.
Yes.
Here is Jude's song.
I am so grateful for the cabinet. I am so grateful for a dog. I am so grateful for soda. I am so grateful for a cat, a dog, a parrot, and everything else that exists is a unicorn that's not real. But my cat Simon's my boyfriend.
My cat Simon is my boyfriend?
Ready, bye.
Sure. I like
Ready, bye.
I appreciate the correction at the end about unicorns not being real.
I love my cabinets. I love my dog. I love soda.
Grateful for.
I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for cabinets. I'm grateful for my dog.
Wait.
Let's play it again.
I am so grateful for the cabinet. I am so grateful for a dog. I am so grateful for soda. I am so grateful for a cat, a dog, a parrot, and everything else that exists is a unicorn that's not real. But my cat Simon's my boyfriend. Ready, bye.
Okay. Yep. I thought it was. I thought Jude was grateful for tablets, but cabinets, that does make more sense.
Cabinets,
a
dog,
a
soda, cat.
Yep.
Dog.
Parrot. Dog, cat, parrot.
And everything that exists, and a unicorn which isn't
not
real.
My cat Simon is my boyfriend. Mm-hmm. Which sounds like a Kesha song.
It does.
My cat Simon is my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yep.
There was a song I remember hearing in art school where it was like, sadness is my boyfriend.
This is my boyfriend. Na, 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 na. I think I know the song you said. Na, 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 na.
But it's like really sad. It's like really slow. It's like, yeah.
Okay.
Ugh, is there something by Elizabeth Grant? This is horrible. This is better.
I am so grateful for the cabinet. I am so grateful for a dog. I am so grateful for soda. I am so grateful for a cat, a dog, a parrot, and everything else that exists is a unicorn that's not real. But my cat Simon's my boyfriend. Ready, bye.
What you missed just now was
Ready, bye.
all three of us doing liturgical dancing today.
Yeah.
All right. Love it.
Wrap us up, bitch.
Okay. You can find everything you need for this show at dirtylhorrorpod.com. You can find Charles at Charles Rockhill.
ROCKHILL.
You can find Reed at Reed Black Comics.
On Instagram.
And you can find me at Chris Opotamia. This has been Dirty Little Horror. Until next week.
Try not to die.